Hey guys, Rob Potty here from Photography Hotspots. Really excited this afternoon. Sunset, hopefully it's going to be good. We're down at Mortimer Bay Reserve, just outside of Hobart. Really excited about this location and to take you guys through it. And in this review, I'll show you some photos that I've taken. I'll show you guys a bit of a video and a map so that if you're ever down this way and looking for a fantastic sunset photography location, you can also come down here and check it out for yourselves.
All right, so first things first, let's have a look at where Mortimer Bay Reserve is in retrospect to everything else. So you can see that we have a look at our map. So I'm in the Google Maps, good old Google Maps. And you can see here's Hobart and here is Mortimer Bay Reserve. So it's not too far away from Hobart. And if we just zoom in down here, you can see a bit of a bird's eye view of Mortimer Bay. Now, from what I remember, I'm just having a look here. We actually sort of parked in here, I believe, and then it was a short walk down, and the fence that I'm about to show you, the wooden fence that you would have seen behind me in the intro video, is just here. So there's a bit of a dirt track. You just park in there. Again, you pretty much can't miss it. You sort of walk along to the left and you'll see it through the trees. So that's sort of where it is in relation to everything else. Obviously, it is in the beautiful and stunning Tasmania. And I do have a bit of a video, like I promised, here of it. So you can see Mortimer Bay Reserve. You can see our beautiful long wooden fence. Now, this was taken at sunset, like I mentioned in the intro video. So we'll just have a quick look at this. You can see this beautiful wooden fence running out into the water. Not quite sure why it's there. So if you, and maybe there was a bit of a giveaway on the sign if I was to read that, but if you know why it's there, then please let us know. But the great thing about it is, you know, when setting up for composition, you get this beautiful leading line that leads your eye out into the horizon, and then you have all your little mountains and sometimes possibly clouds even coming over the top of it as well. So we'll keep playing that around. And you can see the water is beautiful for reflections. There's a lot of nice like pebbles and those sorts of things there. And there are also a bunch of crabs, so little soldier crabs maybe running around there. You can see a nice big mountain there with a cloud covering it. And this is going to be a stunning sunset photography location. So that was just done quickly with the iPhone. And I've also seen, I haven't done it myself, but I've also seen people come down here when there are auroras and take photos from this spot as well. So a bit multi-purpose, probably wouldn't come here for sunrise or maybe during the middle of the day, but certainly a place you want to check out at sunset, or if you can capture an aurora there, that would also be fantastic. Now, I can show you a couple of the photos that I end up walking away with. We did get some colour. There wasn't much light around. We did get some colour come through eventually, but not all that much. But it is going to be an amazing sunset photography location. I've seen some stunning photos from here. And so you can see the fence sort of leading out and all the birds on it, and the reflections you get bouncing off the water is beautiful. And again, all these beautiful little white rocks and pebbles make for some great photos. This is sort of back a little bit, as you can see, through the trees. So again, just I guess it probably was a little bit hard trying to come up with a sort of a unique type shot. So you're sort of moving around a little bit. There really is the only like your one sort of main hero of the image or focus point. One thing I didn't try, which sort of was maybe a little bit silly, was I didn't try jumping over well, not jumping because you don't have to, but just walking around the other side of the fence and shooting that way. But you can see here's another photo with the fence sort of going up to the leading lines, had these beautiful rays sort of coming through, and again the reflections and pebbles bouncing off everything. So look, all in all, it's a fantastic photography location. I do have a full review up on photographyhotspots.com.au. Just type in Mortimer Bay Reserve into the search box and it'll pop up. Out of 10, I gave it an 8.5 out of 10. Look, as I said, it's a stunning sunset photography location and probably one of the best if you're down around Hobart. But it's probably, I don't know if you could go down there if you were a portrait photographer. Maybe you could benefit from some of the trees that are close to the shoreline, but this is certainly going to be great for landscape photographers. In fact, there was another gentleman down there named Scott Abercrombie, and Scott has actually contributed to Photography Hotspots before. So it was really cool to sort of bump into him and meet him, because when I first sort of saw him and said hello, I didn't know who he was, but that was pretty cool. So you will get other photographers down here. It is a very popular photography location, but certainly one that you're going to want to check out if you're ever down towards Hobart. Well, I hope that helps, guys. Happy snapping. All the best. One last thing. If you have been here, please let me know what you think. Jump on and leave us a reply or a comment and let us know what you thought of it. And I'd love to see your photos as well. So again, guys, until next time, hope that helps. Happy snapping. Thanks. Bye.
Visit photographyhotspots.com.au for more great Australian photography locations.